Hello everybody, welcome to the Withdrawal Mastery, so the third mission in the series. As you might already know, I will just complete all the challenges in one sitting and get all the credibility that this mission offers, yes. Alright, so, very important note, I am doing a challenge, like lateral thinking is the daily challenge of yesterday. I did this run yesterday, I'm doing the voiceover today. So that you have enough money for run 9, I think. The one before the last one, basically. That's the only way to basically get this route without a run from another mission for just gaining money. So to just keep all of this withdrawal only, you have to get a daily challenge at the first mission. Yes, so other than that, it should be quite likely because I am doing let's see how many challenges I'm doing in the first run. I'm doing 11 challenges, so there's a high chance that a daily challenge for withdrawal appears and you get that challenge. So what I'm doing here is detective work. I need to search the insider's office, which has the documents in the safe, by searching the office. I cannot do anything about the documents or about the insider because I don't have Lock Artist 2, nor do I have the reinforced bit. So that needs to be put down for a while. Second challenge I'm doing is the fire entrance, which is basically just drilling this window, and that's it. Important note, you need to drill it. You cannot just open it from the inside. That doesn't trigger the challenge. No, fire entrance it's called. Here I do scavenger hunt, which is collecting all the keycards. Yes, where is it, huh? Right here. There's usually, very, very likely, there's 4 keycards. One in the room of the tellers that I've just been to, one on the first floor of the bank, and one on the floor above the first floor, I guess. So this floor. I'm pretty sure I will find the keycard soon enough. And the last one is the security keycard, which is found in the IT. Now, I did paper trail by looking in the documents. You just have to press F on that cabinet in the IT room. That completes the challenge. But another thing I find that you might find inconsistent, and I find annoying, is that sometimes not all keycards spawn in the map. So it's a variant. The game refers to these like RNG bad things as variants. So yeah, the security keycard can not spawn. One of the blue keycards on either of the floors can not spawn, based on a chance thing. Among other very, very annoying variants that I'll mention later, here I need to search and use the security key for access protocols. Just very easy challenge. You kinda just do that. 6 credibility. Wow, that's actually way too much for a challenge this easy, I think. And very important, take out this guard, who is the roaming guard that also walks into the camera room sometimes. Yes, another thing to keep in mind is that I'm doing peaceful rest, which means that I cannot pick up bodies for any reason. So yes, all the bodies they can be searched, just like I did with the camera operator, but they cannot be picked up. Yes, so hack the assistant's computer. Wait a moment. Yes, and I think now I should go inside for the cache cage key. Not sure what exactly I'm waiting for in this moment. Oh wait, I already got the cache cage key. Okay. In that case, I should explain the annoying variant that can exist in the withdrawal. Cache cage key can just not spawn. Straight up. And with this route that I'm taking, completing 11 challenges with just one skill, which is electrical engineering, it ruins the run. Yes, you cannot complete the run pretty much. Or rather, it will become very inconsistent because you will need to drill the doors inside the vault, which takes a long time and could cause a noise herd. A good segue into another challenge I'm doing, keep calm. So I cannot raise the alert level above calm. Alright, why you have, it's mandatory to have the electrical engineering perk as a starter perk here, is to gain access to the roof. I will be doing 2 challenges which are kind of just the same thing. One is called Lateral Thinking, which is completing the mission in stealth without disabling the metal detectors. And the other one is shooting the guards from the roof that are in the, next to the vault. It's pretty much the same thing because, I mean, I would say that it's harder to complete, Lateral Thinking without completing Skylight Surprise, it's called. It's just a lot of goofy maneuvers you'll have to be doing to avoid doing both of them at once and do only one. Here also as a part of the mission, but as a challenge, Friendly Face. Nope, it's called Open Up in the withdrawal. Friendly Face, I think it's in Bathurst Street. But basically, I need to use a hostage to open this intercom door. Also very important, move the guard as a hostage inside the room, because after I open the vault, the head of security will come to investigate it, and she might go and take those stairs if she was on the second floor when she was lured to the vault. Like I was saying, Skylight Surprise. And interview failed because, well, I cannot use the intern disguise because I don't have social engineering at all. But yes, it's a very good little checking session to see if you have failed any challenges or failed to complete any challenges that you were set out to complete. Speaking of the head of security, there she is. Yep. And you might notice that I also dropped my UP9 inside this vault room, because otherwise you cannot take the manager hostage. And you have to, in order to open the vault, yeah. No other way, currently. Using the cache cage key, and I will sprint into the stairs room. Right here, it could be possible that there won't be a hallway that I just sprinted through, like with the door on the right, and now it's going to be on the left. It will be just a sealed wall with a reinforced door without an intercom panel, so that just fails the challenge for you, because you cannot complete open up, or no, rather you will not have enough time to run around this sealed wall as a VIP disguised with a stolen item, so that all guards can see you, but you also need to maneuver around them in the 1 minute of the timer that you have after taking out the security. Right. 11 challenges, so I think this is a very fitting amount of money that you can get for this. Yeah, starting from scratch, doing all the challenges, including the daily challenge. Right. So it doesn't really matter what you unlocked in the contact network after getting the 51 credibility, but you should get K45 because it's a much better combat pistol than the UP9. Alright, second run, immediately going into loud. And for loud, we have 3 challenges: efficient operation, precision demolition, and light arsenal. Efficient operation is just setting up the drill pretty much immediately after the alarms raise. So you should be very much in the clear if you just start setting it up right after the alarms raise. There will be no problems. You'll be on time. Then precision demolition is bringing no explosives other than the explosives that you're given from the very start. And light arsenal is no bringing primary weapons. So no F57s, no CBRCs, just SMGs and pistols. And I find that enough. K45 is a good enough weapon. Of course, it's how do I say it? It's much worse compared to the F57 or CBRC because it has pretty much no accuracy, as you will see later in the combat encounters. And the SMG is kind of just to kill the Aegis unit. It's just mag dumping very quickly. A lot of a burst of damage. And what exactly I'm doing here is bringing all the bags to the spot where you deploy the drill. Make sure to bring the ammo box. Not ideally. On average, you don't need the ammo box. To purchase it and bring it with you yourself. The ammo box that spawns right here, where I just picked it up, You don't pay for it, and it's always enough. Right. I also tried to find a way to do bomb squad in this run, which basically, in regards to this challenge, don't bring a drill. But on the grand scheme of things, it means like bring only weapons, armor, and what is it? Explosives. Weapons, armor, explosives. Yep, that's right. But I'm also bringing a drill. Because there actually is no way of getting into this room. Like, you have to vent, or you have to go through the server room and use the C4 to get in here, sure, but then you won't have... Yeah, you will have enough time to set up the drill, but you will need the cache cage key also from the manager's room to open the cache cage from the inside. And on top of that, this setup phase that took me 2 minutes will take you maybe 6 minutes every time, because if you don't have a drill, you cannot drill the door that I drilled to get from the outside into the inside of the bank. So it makes it just so slow, so painful. So I decided against it. Which unfortunately means that Bomb Squad will be done as an individual challenge somewhere later. Right. Withdrawal is a very easy loud mission, I say. There's an abundance of cover, and the AI of enemies. The AI is pretty easy to manipulate, as we will see later. It is very predictable, easy to manipulate. A good rule of thumb is... here's the Aegis. Yep, break the glass of the shield and mag dump. Very easy. But what was I saying? It's very predictable, as we will see later. A good rule of thumb is, if you didn't visit an area, then it's good to assume that there are enemies in that area. So just check every single spot that they cover in. They are all fixed spots. And easy to memorize. Demo charges planted. That indeed was loud. And broke the sound barrier, I guess, with the audio quality that is being transmitted to me right now. But yes. Immediately after this, you don't need your bag, just drop it, steal the cash, and get the ammo. And now just run for the escape, light the flare. Yes, like I said, these spots where enemies camp are very predictable. So behind that bookshelf, around this wall, around the wall to the left, like right here, you will see soon. Yep, you see that guy's kind of peeking. I'm shooting at him right now. Yep, that's a spot that the SWAT can camp. You might also notice I refilled my ammo for my K45 with the ammo box. I will do that once again on the pipe Alright. Bit of a lag spike, costs me some health. This sniper spot will respawn soon after I finish climbing the ladder. Yep, there he is. So you should immediately kill him and only then climb the pipe, even if you like reach the pipe much faster than I did, because I was fumbling about with trying to climb the ledge. But yes, with these snipers, just don't bother. You have absolutely no accuracy with the K45. Yeah, you see, the red dot is exactly on his head, but the bullet shot somewhere to the right. Like, what the hell is that? Alright, a good objective right now is to light a flare. Ignore that sniper. Like, he's gonna shoot me. He just did. Wasted all of my stamina, but what can you do? Not shoot him, you will miss. So, alright. A hood classic of all challenge runners for entry point. In Black Dusk, I guess, is sitting in one spot so that the AI gets manipulated into taking a very long path to you. And I did that by jumping through the skylight. Right. I don't like one thing about the SWAT in this game. They pre-fire you. Yes. They don't need to be looking at you. Basically, if you see them, that means that they see you, which means that they will shoot you. But even if you don't see them, they will still shoot you if they see like a very tiny piece of your shoulder, I guess. Then they will still shoot you. Pretty easy escape. 3 challenges. The ones I've mentioned. And the third one is, I think, another loud run. Also 3 challenges. But this time with pre-stealth. Alright, you can see what perks I have. Lock Artist 2, specifically. That one's mandatory for this. Not only to open this door very conveniently, but to also open the rectangular safe in the insider's office. To bring the documents with you for a loud escape. That's a challenge. And also to kill the insider. A nice bonus that you get $3,000 for the documents and $3,000 for killing the insider after identifying the insider. I think it is much faster to check the check for documents instead of searching the office first. Right, cross-examine the documents, mandatory. But other than that, pretty simple stealth. I cannot use the insider to use him to open the vault, because I cannot blackmail him for a very easy like vault opening sequence. I can just hostage him and lead him to the vault and just make sure that nobody's looking. But that's Yeah, I don't like that because it's very inconsistent, very slow. Only really works if the insider is in the investing branch, yeah, and spawns right next to the staircase. Because otherwise, any other insider is way too visible, way too much RNG. I don't like that. So I've decided to exclude that. So just kill him and move on. Another challenge that I will be doing, so I've named 2. The third one is opening the vault in stealth and finishing in loud. Specifically using the helicopter. Yes, you might notice that immediately after the alarms raise in the withdrawal, you still have, like, what, 25 seconds? 30 seconds? 25 seconds? To still use the van to escape, but the challenge won't complete if you use the van. You need to use the helicopter instead. I'm sure what I'm doing is not foreign concepts if you've played the Withdrawal before. So just go around, destroy cameras for convenience. Destroy cameras. Kill the camera operators, I meant. And you might have also noticed that I left most of my stuff for loud on the top of the staircase. So that will be coming in handy. And once again, you don't need an ammo box because you will be so far into the mission. You won't need to come from the vault all the way up to the roof. You will just start at the roof. Which means you won't have to fight as many enemies. Right. How many ways are there to open this door? One is using this hostage. Another is using social engineering 3 to, like, act as the hostage and call the person yourself. So that's off limits. Then you can also use the reinforced bit, which you do not unlock even after you fully get the 150 credibility. You're not far enough. And you can also use sorry. It's all engineering. Every single perk is engineering. Electrical engineering 3, I meant to say. On that door. Yeah, so it's really hard to get past without a hostage. Alright, I will still take the money in stealth and bring it to the roof, but I will not open the door that leads to the roof because that will trigger the alarms. So I'll just leave this stuff right here. Steal the cash. Soon the head of security will come around and I think she will be the one raising the alarms. Which is good for me. No need to... yeah, she doesn't. She's too slow, I'm faster. But yes, immediately after you place a flare, snipers start spawning and units start coming in. what was it, like 5 seconds response time? Even worse than in Payday, I think. Anyway, it will just be a loud sequence, and I think I will talk about the stuff I want to talk about after the loud sequence, so all the loud gunshots will not be interrupting my speech. Huh? Good plan, I think. Yeah, K45 accuracy is just so bad. You see? How many bullets did I fire? 7 at the sniper? Only 2 hit. At this distance, while aiming exactly at him. Yes, good strategy of dealing with the Aegis is to just let him waste all his bullets while he's running into you, and mag dump him while he's reloading. Yeah, you see, what I was saying about pre-firing. You can treat the SWAT in this game as if they're like cheaters, like wall hacks in PvP games. Like you can bait them that you will go around the corner, but not go around the corner at the last moment. They will still shoot. So that's your proof that they're exploiting wall hacks. Yeah, you see, in this moment they didn't even have line of sight on me and still shot me. Yes, as you see, K45 is my main source of damage dealing and dealing with the SWAT. Because S97, while it is a good mag dumping option, it wastes your ammo so quickly. Right, frontline armor is a big savior right here. Oh, and another thing I've been paying attention to in the guard SWAT AI is that they will kind of just go at you, sacrificing themselves in order to deal a little bit of permanent damage to you. Like in real life, what kind of officer does that? But in this game, an officer's life is just meaningless, so they go around sacrificing themselves left and right to deal a very tiny bit of damage, of permanent damage to you. There we go. Speedy delivery, backup plan, termination notice, all the challenges I've named. And we go back to stealth challenges, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of challenges in the Withdrawal are, well, they're not exclusive to each other. So you can complete theoretically all the challenges, well, most of the challenges, if you have all the perks, but as a player who starts from scratch, you will not have all the perks, so you're kind of forced to just get a build for one specific challenge. In our case, that will be the broken ladder. Yeah. In stealth. And another challenge, one of the last stealth challenges that you can do, is the indirect interference, which means that you cannot take out the camera operator. You can shoot cameras, which is a nice bonus. Or not a nice bonus, but good thing that it's allowed, basically. Alright, so the stuff I wanted to talk about. It's not that early in the morning. Why am I yawning? So, how long has it been since my last upload? I think it has been half a year? Yeah, 5 months ago. Well, what can I say? I think I already mentioned it in some of my videos, but if not, then I'll just say it again. I do these videos as a hobby, as a fun way to spend my time, right? Other than just wasting time playing video games. I create something about these video games, even if I'm not creating the video games myself. So just creating some videos. Whenever I want to, whenever I have the time. I don't have schedules, basically. Just do the videos as the ideas come, and as the I don't like to say motivation. It's never a problem for me that I'm motivated or demotivated to make videos. I kind of just want all of my videos to be useful and informative and original, and maybe it's a lot of boxes to tick to also have a consistent upload schedule. So that's why I don't have a consistent upload schedule. I just make the videos. But why I decided to make this video instead of Withdrawal Mastery instead of any earlier or later, it's because I kind of want to do them twice a year. Yeah, I think that's a good heuristic to follow. Maybe for scientists I won't do it like in an interval of half a year. I'll do it maybe a bit earlier because it only has 90 credibility. Regardless, I just want to have enough stuff to talk about so that I'm not repeating myself and so that I don't have too many pauses. Which normally I don't, but I don't want to reiterate a lot of stuff that I've already said in previous mastery, because I used the mastery videos. Well, some people watch them for the routes. I make them for the routes, of course. I think about the routes. I plan them, obviously, plan them ahead. But also I use this more of a vessel to just talk about stuff I want to talk about. That is relevant in the entry point community. There's a lot more stuff I like to talk about that is stuff that nobody cares about in this community. Which I guess that's normal. Right. My last upload was the Entry Point Francis Cut tier list video. I'll tell you what, I am very proud of that video. I think I truly outdid myself. Yeah, I'm proud of this, basically. The tier list, the generic tier list that you might have seen before, which is just I guess a YouTuber does a very impromptu session of just sometimes even arbitrarily putting things in tiers based just on opinion and first thoughts only. I decided to make it like kind of an objective, basically as objective as a tier list can get. So basically I just provided all the arguments for all the perks, all the uses, and explained all that, provided supporting gameplay. I think a lot of YouTubers, a lot of tier list videos that I have watched, they just have a tier list maker and they just kind of drag and drop the stuff. I am sure you know what I'm talking about. With basically no supporting gameplay. Most often just a stream VOD. So I decided to put effort into the video. And I'm glad it got the recognition it got. Of course, my channel has other good videos, like the XP grinding video that I made a year ago. Well, a year ago and a month ago, I think, now. 10 best beginner tips for entry point, I think, is still my my funniest video. I like to rewatch it back and have a good laugh sometimes. I don't like that my Undisturbed Occupants guide got the recognition it got, because I understand that it got such a high view count solely because the challenge was new and a lot of people were struggling with it. I don't like to do stuff that is guaranteed to get you the clicks. I like to have purposeful videos, if such a thing exists. About a video game. I know there's like math videos that obviously have a purpose. And it's also a very good way to learn editing. Maybe not as much of learning as a professional editor would learn, because I use a very inferior and bad software called VSDC. It's I think it was like a repurposed filmmaker thing turned into an editing software, so that's why it's just terrible. But it's the one that I've been using since 2019, so kinda stuck to it. I already know all the hotkeys. Maybe I should, just for the sake of improving my efficiency later, use a better software, learn a better software. But that's something that I will talk to myself about again, have a discussion. Alright, what is the challenge that I'm doing here? I think, yeah, indirect interference and broken ladder, still the same challenges, I think. Let's see. What even is this? No, it's security consultant. Yes, it's just cracking the safe and reading the file and then searching the archives and then searching some cabinets upstairs, which unlocks a very awkward, the worst out of the 3 ways to open the vault. It's so long, requires Lock Artist 3 and Electrical Engineering 3 to fully commit to it and actually complete the mission using this. But thankfully, for the sake of the challenge, it's just enough to search the filing cabinets upstairs. Yep, I will track it. And it is important to do the optional bonus for killing Lyanna, because you need the money for the penultimate challenge run. I think it is penultimate, right? It's the 9th. Well, in my list of challenges that I did, it is 9th. So you need a lot of perks for that. Specifically, you need Social Engineering 2, Intimidation 2, Lock Artist 2. That's a lot of skills to make it consistent. And yeah, I think you have to have Lock Artist 2 and Intimidation 2 by default to complete Useful Alive, which is blackmailing the insider. And Social Engineering 2, because the security lead comes to investigate very, very quickly, and you do not have enough time to bring all the money with the 1 minute timer. You have to disable the 1 minute timer. But I'm sure I will talk about that more later. Boom. 2 birds with 1 stone. Lure the guard for the intercom door and took out Lyanna with 1 shot. How nice. What was I saying? I was talking about my tier list video. That's right. Okay. So I think around a week ago, I have found myself a video which kind of reminded me of my own video. It's also the tier list video for Entry Point Francis Scott perks from a different YouTuber. So it really did appear that a lot of my friends already knew about this video, but just didn't tell me for whatever reason. Maybe they thought I already knew. What I don't know any other reasons why they didn't tell me. But basically, I found the video 3 months later. So I posted my video 5 months later, I posted my video 5 months ago from today, and the video of another YouTuber was posted 3 months later from today. I think I will check. Doesn't really matter how many months ago exactly, but the fact that it stayed hidden from me for so long is very surprising. Oh, it's actually in the recommended for me. Yes. It was posted late in January. Yes. I don't think I will put clips of it in this video. But I will most definitely leave it in the description. Now, obviously, I know what's on everybody's mind. What is my opinion on the video? One thing I can say for sure is I'm flattered that the graphic that that was presented in the Entry Point Francis Scott tier list from me was so nice looking that it inspired someone to take it and use it in their own video. But a lot of people share the perspective that, oh, this is just copy paste. He did not steal, I think, in my definition of stealing content. He although could have tagged me or could have left the link to the video in the description, he mentioned me in the description as like my name, some scarecrow. Oh man, what an awful name. And during the video, my friends, when I say that I got a physical reaction of like getting pushed against my chair by the pressure of hearing someone say some scarecrow on record that is who is not me, I am not going to be lying. Some scarecrow. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I think I came up with that name when I was 12 years old, when I was just starting playing Entry Point in general. Oh man. And to hear someone say it unironically, I mean, I'm not saying anything with this, obviously. A name's a name. You have to refer to me somehow. Absolutely zero complaints, but it also it put into perspective that maybe I'm not just a nobody anymore, that some people know about me. Some scarecrow, very heavily inspired by some scarecrow, the description of the video says. And also the YouTuber that created that video said that it is his first video that he has his first real edited video, and video that actually had effort put into it. I believe that. I mean, maybe not as scripted as I would have liked to, and maybe not as argumented as I would have liked to, but it's a different method of creating the video. There is nothing wrong with it. I don't really care. It's more of a tier list, just like the other tier list videos. More like unscripted, impromptu, as I've said before. Unprompted. And just talking about stuff, your opinions on the perks. Like I said, I was more of I took more of an argumented approach. So I provided all the examples and of a perk's usage, and thought how useful the perk is based on that. Damn, it's been 53 minutes that I've been talking already. What the hell? Time flies. I guess I should pick up the pace. But anyway, I enjoyed the video. I think I've watched it maybe 3 times. I didn't want to comment on it, because I like to keep my comments more like remarks about the video, not create discussions or anything like that. Or even if it goes into the direction of a discussion, I like to keep it in like direct messages or something, and not YouTube replies, because YouTube replies are what is it? They can be interrupted by other people. They can be hard to respond to, because you might not see the reply quickly enough. But if it's a direct message, you see as soon as you have the app for direct messages open. But yes, what is the challenge that I'm doing here? Is it still... no, it's vulnerable shortcuts. Yes. To do vulnerable shortcuts in solo, you need to rewire the power box on the roof with Electrical Engineering 3. There is no other way to complete this challenge in solo. In duo, you can. You just need 2 rewiring kits, one with spare components and one with no components. Modification. And you should be fine. And just vanilla stuff from now on. Right, speaking of... did I finish my last thought about the video? Yes, basically I liked it. And I will leave the link in the description. Down below, as the YouTubers like to say. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just... yeah, YouTuber. The first thing that comes to my mind is more like industrialized content creation. I don't do that. I make stuff about the stuff I want. Enough about that. What other interesting stuff has happened? Is the 2025 Free Fall Softworks Awards something to be having a meaningful discussion about? I mean, the stuff, the categories that I don't care about, I don't care about. That's like the art, the best artist, best artwork, best custom mission. Who cares? I mean, obviously a lot of people care, but I speak for myself. I don't care. And the categories I did care about were all predetermined. Once I saw the nominees for the best content creator, best up and coming content creator, and the best video, I immediately knew what the results would be. Like, for content creators, there was like Hydrogen Bomb versus 2 Coughing Babies. And same thing for every single other video, other category. And for the... I'm speaking obviously about the nominees being 142, Awesome, and Agent Max. Is it Agent Max? Agent Max. Whew, I said it correctly. I'm so glad. Yeah, I have no idea what the nominees were, like the council that was nominating the people was thinking when they came up with the nominees. I mean, Awesome is a guy of the past, right? He made videos, and pretty funny videos, for the audience that he was catering to in, like, what was it, 2019? What was he doing in the nominees of previous year? I have no clue. Agent Max? I don't know. He does challenges, doesn't he? Yeah, I mean, you can only get so far with challenges. Also considering the median challenge runner of Entry Point is not a guy you should associate with. Yeah. They're all messed up people. I mean, the modern challenge runners. This, like, the golden age of challenge running, when Oreos, Genesis, me, I don't really consider myself, Dingo, Troller to some extent. Yeah, I think Troller actually got me into this game. I don't think he's present much in the community anymore, but I still have to pay my respects. Can you pay respects? Like, he's not dead or anything, he's just not present in the community, I think. And Mr. Weeb. Well, Weeb was kind of a... I don't know. Not that good. But he was good for his... For the time being. He was a pioneer, basically. Now he refers to himself as Mr. Weeboo. Like, what the hell kind of name is that? How did I even get to talking about this? Ah, the nominees. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to be proven wrong about the fact that Noli's video would not be winning. Like, I wanted some other video, just something else to win, please. Like that, like Noli. And I mean, I'm speaking this very direct, but I mean, everybody understands he's not a guy of, he's not an entry point transfer cut guy. He's a payday guy. And just on the side made a video about entry point transfer cut. I don't think he cares about the community, but the community cares. I don't know why exactly. Like, the game is not going to get too much recognition from his video. Maybe at most 20 people of those tens of thousands of people, they will purchase the game, but not more than that. I don't know why the community is so happy about that. I mean, that video is just going to get forgotten by the fans of the of Noli. And that's not to say that the video was bad. It's not something that Noli makes videos about, basically. He doesn't make Roblox content, but the Roblox content YouTubers, what was it? The entry point transfer cut community, I meant, very much enjoyed that, which I guess, sure, but to go as far to nominate for one and then vote for it enough so that it wins? What the hell? Even with my bias against the challenge running history video, I still wish it would have won, because that was the most well-made video of all of them that had relevance, basically. Yeah. I'm sure my point is clear, but maybe, yeah, it's just opinions. Alright, which challenge am I doing here even? I think it's tech support? I don't know, I'm not watching. I'm just stalking my friends. Right. Yeah, up and coming YouTubers. I mean, Tord won, obviously, because he is a friend of 142, so case in point. Actually, let me see all the other nominees. I saw the other nominees and it was like a, how do I quickly find this? I wonder. Free Fall Softworks community. Ah, Sparrow's channel, exactly. Sparrow, I think that's, yep, that's it. I want to see the nominees of the up-and-coming YouTuber. Custom sticker, nobody cares. Best art. I mean, nobody cares. I don't care. It looks good. I am not qualified to do anything. Aha, there we go. So, who are these people? I only know, like, of these 4 people: Obliqued, Awakened Shadow, Ghost X, and Tord. Who are these people? Tord, I know, he's an administrator in 142 server, so obviously he will win. But I searched up maybe Obliqued. 1,000 subscribers? What the hell? Ah, he made 5 videos on the game. Best up-and-coming YouTuber, okay. Sure. Then Awakened Shadow. he does update videos? Is he 142 2.0? 24 views? Yeah, I mean, when you have 142 and you make update videos, I mean, what are you expecting? I really wish there were more good more edited videos and more videos of value that I would learn from. I don't like update videos, basically. And obviously that's not to be, what is it? What's the word? Condescending to other people. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. Why are we not putting in the effort, please? And where is that guy that made the video? Like the edited video? And who else makes Centerpoint videos? Where's Cobalt? Where is he? Where's he on the nominees? Where is who else is very good? Is nobody else really making videos on this game? God damn. Well, I mean, oh wait, did I fail this? I guess I did. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? I don't want to say it's rigged. It's just the voting is not rigged. I'm not saying that the wrong person got the win. I'm saying the wrong people were nominated. Cobalt did not get nominated. Like, if we're nominating Tord, why aren't we nominating Lucky? If what else is there? Art, I don't really care. Ozzy Ship. Yeah, Ozzy Ship was a pretty good. I liked watching his videos. I liked his saying quirks. Like yeah, entry point personalities video I made about well, mostly about him, just kind of pointing out the speaking quirks that he has. And I mean, obviously it's all jokes. And I'm glad he found it funny. Alright, some loud challenge, I don't even know what this is anymore. I think this is Bomb Squad. Yeah, this is the hardest loud challenge for Withdrawal, as most people say. Oh, and also, why didn't Sparrow get nominated? Like a GH of J Sparrow. Or, I mean, doesn't really or did he win? I think, like, there's no way he didn't win, right? GH of J Sparrow. Sparrow. Ah, he did. No issues. Very high quality videos. I love them. I mean, they're more about lore, so it doesn't really concern me. I'm more of a technical side of the game. Damn, is there really nobody making videos in Termination? Please, okay. I don't like making calls to action. I don't like asking people to comment and subscribe, but I truly wonder, are there good YouTubers for Termination? Good. Any YouTubers that were not nominated. Because, I mean, the Best Up and Coming YouTuber Award also nominees for that were found somehow, right? Mm-hmm. Although I doubt anybody is watching up until this point. It's like what? 1 hour 11 minutes at this point? Damn, I've been talking for so long now, and it did not feel like 1 hour 11 minutes. Mm-hmm. What else is there to talk about? Let's see. One for two. What is 142 up to recently? Okay. Yeah, you know what I wish 142 did with his content? He has a community, right? Very big following. It's all automated because he has his own moderators that do all the stuff for him. He doesn't really have to be active in his own server. I wish he got this following, right? Maybe it's time to make it so that the videos are, well, longer would be the natural proceeding factor, but more edited, more like what 142 unofficial and JHFJ Sparrow did, like lore. I would be interested to hear about lore. Nowadays, yes, I watched every lore and theory video that unofficial and JF. God damn it, just Sparrow made. So maybe it's time to kind of, I don't know, continue doing these update videos that don't take that much effort, but also some other stuff that takes much effort and makes those videos the most popular videos, because you know, it would get advertised, like word of mouth, a lot of stuff like that. But of course I don't know 142's situation exactly. Maybe he has very good reasons of not doing that. I don't know. He seems like he has a lot of potential, basically, and I wish he used it on anything else other than update videos. And I mean, is it? Do I think it's lazy? Like the update videos are lazy? I say there's only so much effort you can put into explaining the update logs. I mean, it is what it is, basically. For guides, you can go into all the details, all the technicalities. I mean, does it really make sense to go into details with an update video? I don't think so. And that's bomb squad complete. Very easily. I used pretty much the same skill tree that I used for the third run, except instead of... no, not instead, but alongside Climber 2, I have Brute Strength 2 to open the cover. Alright, and another stealth, which I think this is the 9th run. And yeah, the run we've been preparing for. Two social engineering 2, lock artist 2, intimidation 2. You are... Withdrawal has been out for... what is it? 9 months? So you're no stranger about how Halcyon's fall is completed. Do I even have to explain it? But yes. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Actually, 142 made like a poll not yesterday, some time ago. Let me look for it. Yeah, and by yesterday I mean 3 months ago? Yeah, 3.5 months ago. Refined, long, unique videos, but less frequent uploads. I did not see any of that so far. I mean, 2026 hacking guide. I don't know. I did not feel like I learned anything new. But then again, I know a lot of stuff, so maybe it's good. A better question to ask would be, did I hear the stuff that I wanted to hear when I was only starting out when playing this game? And I guess I cannot answer that question precisely. Maybe once again in the comments you can say it. I got quite a bit of comments on the Entry Point Francis Cut video, on my own video, yes, saying about like perks, which I mean it's all to be expected. Tier list video has some discussion about the perks. I mean the tiers, you get it. There were 2 people that just posted a lot of comments. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like it's bloating this comment amount. Like other people will come in and see, oh, 40 comments, there has to be a lot of discussion. Meanwhile, it's 2 people contributing to the quarter of all the comments. Now, I personally prefer for all of these remarks to be just 1 comment and time-stamped, because it kind of feels like artificial boost of... maybe algorithm considers it somehow like the amount of comments. Even subconsciously knowing that I'm not using intentionally some strategies that popular YouTubers have to use in order to monetize their content. I don't even plan on monetizing this. Like, even if I did, I will never make it anywhere with just entry point videos. So even if I wanted to monetize, I can't. Not in a very effective way. Unless I become a conveyor channel with just pointless repetitive stuff. And like I said, I kinda wanna stay original for all of the videos. Right. And a good point, a comment brought up, I cannot see it right now. It's like it's good to mention that perks like social engineering or like social engineering probably will naturally get better the more missions will get added. Yes, I would hope so. I would hope that all the perks would get better, because in reality, perks usefulness is defined by Shishato. It's not common sense whether or not you are going to be able to use this perk or not in any given situation. It all depends on what Shishato thinks. So if Shishato wants to add a lot of keycard doors that are key locked, then Lock Artist will be useful. If decides that keycard doors need to be added, then pickpocketing will be good. Then electrical engineering will be good. If power boxes, you get the idea. You get the idea. And social engineering too. That's the reason I brought it here, because the head of security comes way too fast if you use the insider. So you're pretty much forced to use the radio and social engineering too. But yes, the same thing with intimidation. Like, if Shishato decides that guards in what is it, SCRS, like say a nebulous mission in SCRS, guards want to be level 1 guards, so you can hostage them immediately. It's decision of the developer. It's not about common sense. Although most of the time, common sense or Sishato's decisions follow common sense, basically. Most of the time. Which is, I guess, not always a good thing, because realism is not something I seek out in a game. What I personally think is basically I want the AI to be smart, but not smart enough so that it's unpredictable, and just smart enough so that if I outsmart it and complete the mission in any given way, that I feel smart after completing the mission, if I outsmart the AI. I don't want real guards that I cannot predict the movements of. Alright, yeah, 3 challenges were complete, and the very last one. Damn, time flies, doesn't it? Already 1 hour 24 minutes. Another reason why I wanted to make this video, apart from like the half a year tradition that I have going currently. Oops, was distracted momentarily. Damn, what was I saying? I saw a comment from Tord. He asked me to continue the series, and I thought, meh, yeah, it costs nothing, and I have stuff to talk about, so that is very good extra motivation. And like I said, motivation is never a problem for me. I would have done this video anyway, but I find it yeah, just good to know that people like this. Yeah. And also I've been talking to one of my friends, one of my associates, acquaintances, recently, I think a week ago. I was also asking him if he knows any good YouTubers, and is he like waiting for any content or anybody to upload? He just says that he wants me to upload, which, I mean, that's very flattering. So much glaze. Obviously, gotta stay humble. What is it? I have 2 subscribers. Oh, what the hell? 279? Bro, what? Last time I checked I had like 200. I mean, it's not that I don't care about the number. I more care about the real people that comment and that interact. But like, some people can think of a very good question. In that case, why don't I just create a community server so that I can interact with people? Well, I mean, I don't really see myself owning a Discord server, even like normally, but also because there's just a lot of other Discord servers about Enchantment Freelancers Cut. Like the biggest one, Freelancers, Freefall Softworks community, and 142 servers are the biggest ones. Everybody's there. Like, what am I going to be adding so differently? Although, I mean, if any of you people want me to add that, if anybody is still listening, tap is this thing on, then probably I'll make it. It will be a hell to moderate and probably get raided and die in a week, but it's good to try new things. Yes. And the rest of this is just bringing the money to the van. The challenge is just no disguise. You can break the glass very safely. It just raises the alert level by 2 increments. I guess by 4 increments? Yeah, increment is the smallest way of measurement, I guess. So the alert level in Enchantment Freelancers Cut is measured in halves. So a noise herd brings it up by 0.5. So if you have another noise herd or another camera break, then the alert level will rise, and the NPC's behaviors will change. The NPCs that can spot you will change. For an example. But yeah, can't believe it. Can't believe I managed to find so much stuff to talk about. But yeah, to summarize, here's the withdrawal mastery route. I would like to know what other YouTubers there are. And I mean, Discord server, I don't really know. Maybe. But for now, I have another video cooking up the... It's a guide, which I will put effort into, like usual. Or I guess like usual is not a very good way of putting it, because you can see at my Undisturbed Occupants guide. Undisturbed Occupants guide is pretty trash, but of standard quality, let's say. Yes. Goodbye.